Quizzes in Canvas are really useful for a lot of things. I use quizzes very basically at the moment just as a way to check in that students have understood something. Basically, they've read something in RE or in music, or they've watched a video and I want to see what they've gotten out of it. There's much more you can do with quizzes, which there are other videos to cover that, but this is the very basics. I've created a music notation and theory quiz, and it's a little cue there. You can go to quizzes and add a quiz there. I like to create all of these things right in the module itself. So I would go to plus in the module and choose quiz and either create a new quiz or embed one that I've already got. So I'll look at a quiz that I've already done, which is reading music, and it's a very, very, very basic reminder to see where the kids are at because they've come from all different schools and I want to know what they know about music. I give them a quick video reminder and they take the quiz. So what they will see is that little video. They've seen some other information as well. It's just loading up here. And I have got a settings page, which is details, and I see the usual rich content editor there. And I can edit it as I would any other page. But with a quiz, I have a few options. I can set it as a marked quiz, or I can set it as a survey, and that's covered in another video. I can shuffle the answers so that they can't just go, you know, the girl next to them said A, B are the answers. I can allow multiple attempts, so I sometimes want them to check their learning more than I want to check their learning, so they can watch a video, then they watch that for homework, and they have to answer 4 questions. If they get 3 out of 4, they know they made a mistake on the 4th, they can go back and take it again, and they know where their mistake was. So that's when you want them, I think, to think about what they've done and think about what they're reading. And then, of course, you can see that afterward. You can allow only 1 attempt if it's a more important quiz or a final quiz. Let students see their quiz responses only once after each attempt. You can let them see the correct answers, and you can show them the answers at a certain time, so they can go home, do the quiz, and you can set it to show the answers when they arrive in class the next day. And you can show 1 question at a time. You can assign it to everyone, or you can assign it to certain sections of your class. If you don't set a due date, then it's sort of perpetual, and I tend to do that. And that's it. When you look at the questions, you can set questions with, I use pictures, you can use YouTube, you can use audio as part of the question. So, really basic question, what are the names of these 5 lines? And I just grabbed a picture from the internet. And I put in the correct answer. Now, if I wanted to, I could add a little comment that they would see when they click on that being the correct answer. Or if they clicked on note thingy, I could say, try again, please, because that's just crazy. And obviously the one that you set as green, I'll show you a different one here. What is the name of this clef? The one you set as green is the correct answer. And yes, you can have multiple correct answers, and you can have more or less than 4. Now, I won't go into the detail of the kind of questions you will have. Multiple choice questions can be marked automatically on the computer. But there are many, many different types of questions. I will show you what you get in the end, and I find this really useful. When the girls take a quiz right in the class, I can see when I click on quiz statistics how many have taken it, and I can show them, without showing any of the students' names, how well they've done on it. So this gives me stats without showing any student analysis. I can get that by student or by item differently, but I can tell them that 100% of these 6 that took it knew what the staff was. I knew there's some problems here. I can see that there's no problem there, but once we get to here, what are the names of the pitches on the G clef? We might want to talk about that. So it might be a really useful pre-test type thing to do with quizzes. So that's the very basics of quizzes, lots of things you can do, and more detail in further videos.